Hey guys, we recorded video about packing on the Milsim, but some of you may not know what actually Milsim is, so you'll find out in this video. So what is Milsim and how it differs from the regular Airsoft game? Let's find out. So word Milsim stands for military simulation, which means this is kind of games where actually the scenarios and the missions simulated as close to the real ones. This means players wear realistic gear, they follow the structured missions, also they play for extended time, even for several days, so that's quite cool. One key element of the Milsim is immersion. Players have their own rules like medic, rifleman, gunner, RTO, and they work together to complete objectives. This can be anything from capturing some strategic point, patrolling the map, or setting the ambush for the convoy. Milsims also emphasize you to use actually real gear. You need to be prepared for 24, 48 or even 72 hours in the field with food, overall nutrition, clothing, ammo. You need to have actual gear that is used in the military, so you cannot jump into the Milsim with your speedsoft mask and a small tank on your back for your HPA gun. You need to have actually the backpack, the night vision, the plate carriers. That's why most of the players have actual gear that is used in military. Most of the Milsims going through the night, so you'll need to have this night vision and thermals. It's necessary. Maybe not necessary, but really essential. It's really hard to play against the players who has the night vision without having it by yourself. Sometimes there are unplugged events, which means that optoelectronic devices like night vision and thermals are banned. So it's a great option if you don't have it. Also overall, night operation with your buddies and your friends, it's the best feeling in the world. If running knots, you are on the comms, you are going through the forest in the night, it's just super cool and I recommend it to everyone, to be honest. It's also involving a lot of strategy and planning. Before the mission in the operation base, actual commander, making some briefing to the squad before the mission. The location of the objectives, overall info about mission, really cool and important stuff. So communication is crucial and expect to use your radio a lot. You will have some mission tasks assigned to your fire team and you should, execute that with them. Sometimes it's while you are in the field already, the mission tasks or objectives are changing. So you need to always have some RTO guy in the team that actually communicate between squad and the base. Sometimes you need to call the QRF, for example, or they will call you about the mission task changes. So always have the radio on you. It all depends about the actual game, how advanced is it, or how the players are involved. But for most of the time, it's working pretty well, and the commander, commanders in the base working great, and the communication is just perfect, and you don't have any problems with that. A to nieprawda, bo łączność zawsze pada pierwsza. Also, if you talk about realism, don't expect to have so many encounters with enemies. I can see that the Milsims in the US are most likely to have much more encounters and much more fight. In Europe, it's much less. In Europe, you're walking 25, 30, 40 kilometers per day, and you will see maybe 2-3 times the enemy. Sometimes more often, but it's not that often when you actually will shoot the BBs at the enemy. So it's more about walking, patrolling the map, securing some objectives. So I think for me, it's better, and I like more this European style of the Milsim where you actually, hunting the enemies, trying to solve some problems, to set the base camp or secure some objectives and be there for a few hours to protect it. I like this kind of games because they're you need to be aware and always ready for the enemy, and you don't know when he will come, and you will not you don't know when to expect that. So it's kind of, exciting at some point. And I want to thank sponsors of our channel, which is Kurahi. It's Polish manufacturer that provides high quality military stuff such as like vests, uniforms. Check out the description for more. So, like title said, Milsim, not Sunday skirmish or shooting range. And yeah, I don't know about other countries, but in Poland, for most of these kind of games, you need to use real caps, or so 30 BBs in the magazines, or 1.5 of the real capacity. So if you're running AR-15 or AK, you need to have between 30 to 45 BBs in the magazine. So it's not a lot. That's why the magazines and ammo management is really crucial, and you need to have at least, 14 magazines on you in the action. Sometimes you can't even refill your ammo from the, the BB's bag. So you have the ammo only that you're carrying with you in the magazines. That's kind of interesting kind of games and really challenging in this point. So why should you try Milsims? Well, if you love Airsoft and you want to, approach it in more immersive way, it's great place to do. Also, you'll meet some new friends. Also, it's great time to spend with actual friends, being in the forest for 2 days without phones, without your wives. It's great feeling, and you really, even if it's exhausting, you really chilling out there. It's just great way to learn new skills and just push your, Airsoft experience in completely new way. So before we end, I've got for you 5 tips about getting into the Milsim. First off, make sure if you are comfortable with standard Airsoft games, because if you are exhausted and, not having fun after 4 hours of playing on the normal games, the 12, 24 or even more hours in the field could be not the best idea for you. Second thing is that you should invest a little bit more into your gear, because if you're going for like 12 or more hours in the field, you need to have comfortable gear, like good quality backpack, good quality vest, because if it will be cheap, first off, it's not as durable. Second, you'll feel pain and sore on your hips, on your shoulders. So having better quality gear is good option, because as I said, it should be durable and comfortable, especially the boots. For example, if you're moving 20, 30, 40 kilometers per day, the boots are so important, because believe me, blisters and overall, pain in your feet is the worst feeling in the world if you need to operate for the next few hours. Third is join a team. You can go on Milsim by yourself, and stick to someone, but if you are on the team and you are playing for some longer time, it's just the best feeling in the world, where how you communicate, how you joking for each other. Just join a team or go for the Milsim with a bunch of friends, because it will just change the whole experience for you. And fourth is study up the terrain, the objectives, the map, and overall listen to the briefing before every mission. And fifth thing is have fun. It just, enjoy these moments with your friends. It's great feeling while you are in the night moving around with night vision. Just enjoy it and have fun. It's most important thing right now. And that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Leave the like, leave the comments, leave the subscribe button. I really appreciate that, and see you in the next one.